outworn in honor. After Greven Ash stood against Kairos, he was forced to give up much, his allegiance, his pride, in the name of his valiant army. What was the legion originally called? The name has been forgotten by all save Ash and Kairos, and it is considered bad form to bring up the topic. Since you didn't know any better, I'll say this much: Disfavored is the only name by which one needs to know us. Back to my previous questions. Questions about the Scarlet Chorus. Our allies do not share the disfavored sense of honor and discipline. The chorus will trust any criminal, rapist, or halfwit with a truncheon or blade. What would you like to know about the Scarlet Chorus? What do you know of the voices of Nerat? The Archon of Secrets. All I know are rumors, hearsay, speculation, but that's as much as anyone knows of the voices. Some accounts tell that he's actually dead, and the Overlord has trapped the minds of his foes in the same body to torture them all, as likely an explanation as any I've heard. In truth, I know little of the voices, and have reason to suspect almost anything about him could be true. You could tell me his tears turned cheese back into milk, and it would seem more sensible to believe you than not. Oh, I love this. Do you know anything of his powers? I am no scholar of sorcery, but as I understand it, the voices of Nerat is a thief of minds. They say he can swipe your thoughts and make them his own. I don't know how it works. When I recruited it into the disfavor, the Iron Marshal told me never to take an audience with the voices if I didn't have a witness on hand. Do you think him disloyal? I really shouldn't comment on such matters. Beric looks ahead blankly and then clears his throat. I heard his tears can turn cheese into milk. That's very amusing, Fatebinder. What do you know about his associate, the Archon Siren? Siren is the Archon of Song, and one of the youngest of her rank. She can influence human emotions with her voice alone. The voices may be the conductor of the chorus, but I'd argue Siren is their best weapon. The voices put her talents to good use. He had her singing a song up and down the coast, and the tearsmen defected to the chorus in droves. Man, she's awesome. I kind of wish I had her in my team. What can you tell me of their troops and tactics? Tactics? These are the first I've heard of them. The chorus is more of an irregular mob than a proper army. Still, it's a well-armed mob, and they even have a few proper warriors and magicians in their pitiful excuse for ranks. What do you know of their warriors? Most chorus rats are untrained peasants and ended a knife or a pitchfork. It doesn't take much to qualify you for the front lines. One only needs a beating heart, and even then, the chorus could make do. Of course, not everyone in the chorus is an infirm child or sickly old crone. Some ex-soldiers and madmen join in the fighting elite of the chorus, forming a clique known as the Scarlet Furies. Beric is too dismissive by far, but he's right that most recruits are novices pressed into service. Most will not survive the first few battles. Those who live will have experience to lead, and those who fall can easily be replaced. What sort of magic does the chorus use? The Bloodchanners are the mages who follow the voices of Nerat. Like the chorus itself, their order is not steeped in tradition and antiquity, rather built on knowledge stolen from other guilds. Their fire magic earns them a place on the battlefields, but they also have chants that steer the mind and the heart. The motherless sods have spells that can bolster a man's courage or tap into his fears. If the chorus is a mob, how is it led and supplied? The voices of Nerat gives order to his elite commanders, who in turn send instructions out to the gang captains, but beneath that hierarchy, it is chaos. Whole gangs will break from the larger force and disperse back into their homelands. The chorus is inefficient beyond words, and yet more bodies keep coming in to replace those lost in the mess. Inefficient? Every weakling lost in the shuffle is one less burden to those in the choir, still dancing to the song of battle. Our ways must be harsh, otherwise the stupid and the soft will inherit the chant. The chorus has a lot of mouths to feed, so the conscripts that can't or won't fight are made to gather food and water, else, I'm told, they're fed to the pigs, becoming food and water in a sense. Ugh. A fine contrast to the honor, efficiency, and decency of the disfavored. The Legion demands courage and tenacity, but provides us with good iron, and does not leave its soldiers to forage like vultures. How do you think the Scarlet Chorus convinced so many tearsmen to join? It began with Siren. She had a song that got whole villages marching to her will, and once these peasants killed their neighbors or cousins in service of the voices, it either hardened them into warriors or broke their mind for servitude. Lots of criminals and drifters join the chorus too. It seems like the scum of the tiers just need the promise of glory and sanctioned debauchery to turn on their neighbors. It's not pretty and it shouldn't be. The chorus is a forge. All the dirt of the tiers goes in and the finest bits are refined into weapons. There are many that join the Scarlet Chorus because they wish to join the winning side. It's a shame that such patriots were not born to proper northern stock, too weak or too slight to be disfavored. The Scarlet Chorus is their best freedom from fealty to the younger realms. Not everyone has the fortune of gaining Tunon's favor. Better that the tiersmen serve Kairos in some capacity than have them rot in mass graves. Hold on. This favor turned away all people with tiers. Did this ever turn away all people of the tiers? That seems selective to the point of foolishness. Dude, look at this. I'm Fear 4 and I'm heading towards 5. This is bad. I would not expect a Fate Binder of Tunon to grasp notions of pedigree and standards. The disfavored are a family, not some military orphanage or home of second chances.
Good. Let's move on to another matter.
What can you tell me about the tiers? Uphill both ways and full of dumb sods. I learned some history in training and I've been here for a few years, but I'm no expert. What is your assessment of the local forces? There was a time early in the war when I would have feared the younger realms working together. Imagine that. Once I saw the modest scope of their defensive, I knew they would be easily outclassed. They couldn't even rally their best to make a competent stand. Tell me of the Vendrian Guard. They used to be the Queen's Royal Army of Vendrian. I guess defeat inclined them to a shorter name. We crushed them back in 429. I'm proud to say I took part in that decisive battle. You know the rest. A year after we thought them conquered, 1,000 of Vendrian outbreakers murdered the garrison and declared themselves free of the Overlord's rule. Tell me about the Unbroken. The Unbroken unions of Stalwart, may they rot in the decrepitude of their fallen realm. Barrick squeezes his gauntlet into a hard fist. Much as it pained me to admit, in all the realms of the tiers, the Unbroken have been the only foe worthy to meet the disfavored in battle. The Unbroken value tradition just as we do. Stalwart has never lost a war on their own soil, a reputation they take quite seriously. It is fortunate that Stalwart has poor relations with all its neighbors. The rest of the tiers will not come to their aid, so as bravely as they fight, their end is inevitable. What can you tell me about the Bronze Brotherhood? Mercenaries from the Free Cities. The chorus needed extra muscle, and you can always mint new rings. Hard to believe the tiersmen turned on each other for mere loops of metal. The Bronze Brotherhood worship the Scourges. Yes, those monsters from the old walls. The mercenaries are grown adults that winningly admire a magical abomination. Read into that what you will. That said, it should surprise no one that the Bronze Brotherhood eventually wanted more than just rings and turned on their contract. And Kairos now consider them an enemy, which is for the best. The Overlord needs a better class of combatant.
Go on, Fatebinder.
What do you know of the younger realms? Before we marched on the bastard tier, I recall Graven Ash giving us a speech as we stood assembled at Fort Resolution. He told us that the younger realms lacked the sense to make a stand against us. I don't think I need to point out that the average tiersman is just plainly inferior to the sons and daughters of the North. For every one of ours they kill, we must drag a score and a half bleeding into the soil with us. It didn't help that they were afraid of magic and relied on their battlefield prowess to stage a defense. What do you know of the Beastmen? They drilled us on Beastmen combat before the invasion, but they did little to prepare us. The local savages are lacking in brain, hygiene, and the ability to arm themselves, yet the prime hunters of their species are formidable. Aside from being rapacious killers, the Beastmen make good howlers and laborers. Once you've killed the half that won't follow orders. Okay, you seem like a more than capable fighter. I trained with the spear and shield in my youth, but gave it up the day I earned disfavored iron. I can still throw with some accuracy, but it's a challenge these days. He knocks twice in his helmet. That makes sense, because he can see, right? Why were you interested in sparring session? I heard rumor that Ash is an unbeatable sword fighting technique. You flatter the Legion's reputation, but the Archon does make sure we are competent swordsmen. Observe. Oh, okay. Barrick takes up a sword and offers several practiced jabs, testing its weight and balance. Before you know what to expect, the gleaming iron whips through the air fast enough for a sharp breeze to disturb the air. Barrick does this several more times, never showing any sign of exhaustion. What is it you have in your mind? What do you think of our circumstances? The edict left little room for confusions. A representative of the Overlord must breach Ascension Hall before Kyrus' Day of Swords, and must assume deaths in the price of failure. The 26th of every month or span is Kyrus' Day. It is a day of holiday and rest for all within the Overlord's empire. Each Kyrus' Day is the last day of its span and is referred to by the span's name, Kyrus' Day of Swords. Therefore, it's the 26th day of the span of swords. Oh, okay. That's pretty interesting. So, like, every month has, like, the span of something. We would assist the disfavored in their siege preparations, as only the Legion should take the Wells fortified citadel. I wouldn't wager a wooden ring at the Scarlet Chorus impressing anyone but the vultures. What are your thoughts on me and my deeds? Any reservation I have set aside, your military record speaks for itself. You are two nuns Fatebinder, and my opinion on the matter don't come into it one way or another. What do you think of our travel companions? Oh god. I am more accustomed to traveling in the company of soldiers, so I'm out of practice judging the worth of civilians and miscreants. If you had anyone in particular in mind, I would give them some thought. What do you think of Lentry? I do not know how many years he has walked the face of Tyranny, but he clearly knows more than he claims to. Since he claims to know a great deal indeed, there is no limit to what he could be holding back. What do you think of Verse? Oh god, this should be interesting. I try not to. She's a force of chaos, an agent of the voices of Nerat. Taking her into our confidence can only lead to ruin. And yet, she's a capable fighter. For the time being, I'm confident that you can trust her to serve your interests and rely on her skills on the battlefield. She may even offer some useful perspectives on the war.
Let's have it then.
Yay, we finally did it, guys. We finally did that whole conversation. That took a while. Let's see. So he's already pretty tanky. So this improves Enduran's defense. Accuracy of attacks and spells, as well as increasing Warren Armor's chances to reduce a hit. Oh, so he needs to have more finesse, is what he needs to have. Finesse and health. Because the more finesse he has, the higher his defenses are. Huh. I like that it lights the stuff at the bottom here. It's really helpful. Huh. Let's give him some finesse. I want to give him armor deflection. I think that'd be useful. Oh, so he's got tank or attack, I'm assuming. So this would be attack, right? Heart of the Blade. Increases one hand and two-handed melee weapon damage. Gain a chance to attack enemies as they engage you. Barrick becomes an intimidating force of the battlefield. Nearby enemies nearby Barrick have their resolve reduced. Or Sentinel. Issue a mocking invitation challenging enemies to attack Barrick. And then at the start of combat, Barrick gains a large boost to movement speed for a short time. So it's like a charge, right? Pursuit, okay. After using Clash of Iron, Barrick will attack twice with his normal strikes for a short time. Allows Barrick to engage an additional enemy. This is super needed. Fight defensively, gaining a bonus to armor. See, we need this and these two. Because I don't want him to do damage. I want him to be the tank. I'm going to deal the damage. It's fine. Yeah, let's go. Sentinel. That's the way we're going to go with him. He's our healer. She's damage dealer. It's fine. And I'm an archer most of all. I'll see what I do with other stuff, but most of all I'm an archer. That's the plan anyway. Come on, Microsoft. Okay, there we go. Reputation. Oh, I forgot to answer him on this save. Thank you for the advice. Send it. I was going to say, like, oh, he replied. Then I remembered. No, we didn't, because we didn't save. Because we had to redo. Hold on. Since we have this dude, what do you wear? What's up with you? Fused iron armor. How is it that you... Oh! Sealed to barrack and cannot be unequipped. Oh, this is great. This is what I was wondering. If they did it that way or not. This is interesting. Okay, I like this a lot. So he can't change a helmet, nor the boots, nor the gloves. Actually, he can change anything. I wonder if at some point you can remove the stuff from him and give him better things. Interesting. There's a two-handed mace, but he's using a shield. I don't think we have a shield or anything, right? Yeah, we probably don't. I think I still had potions. Do I? Yeah, I do. There he goes. Berries and stuff. Sky cap would be better for you. Oh, you only have two? I'll give you more. I'm gonna give you some cheese. And some fruit. Yeah. He doesn't have a helmet, but I don't want to equip him like heavy armor. Sounds like a bit much, you know. Scholar boots, but the boots he has right now are better. So since we're not using the two-handed anyway, we're also not using any of the armor. We'll sell him. Sounds fair. Sell that, this, and this. Yep. So wait, you paid me in bronze ring, right? And every time you reach 100 here, it gives me one there. So I got 850 copper rings, which means 8 of these and 50 of these. That's why I'm only at 32. Even though I technically should be higher. Hold on. Let's see here. So, no, it doesn't sell anything else. Oh, whoa, what's this? An insignia. Courage. Immune to frightened and terrified. How much is this? 36? Hell no. Dude, you're ripping me off, man. I saved your bum. You should be thankful for that. We're not going there. We're going here. I don't want to do the main parts yet. Like that part and that part. I want to do the side stuff. These two things. Here we go, guys. This is it. This is it. Hold on. I need to change the formation. Is there a way for me to do that? Stealth. Select all party members. How do I change who goes where? Custom, maybe? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That works for me. Alright, let's go around. Let me save first. Okay, there's something here that we can loot.
Sorry, I can't.
I'm walking around to try and see if there's like secrets. Nothing to loot here. There's another stuff to loot up there. Wait, hold on. Let's go down here. Secrets? No. Oh, walking in the middle of the place starts a thing. Okay. Custom? Cool. Thanks, Charlie. As you step into the center of the village, you feel as if you are being watched from all angles. The distant patter of a feet echo off the walls of the small and seemingly deserted village. I am Fatebinder Shino7. I've come to discuss your conscription into the chorus. Cooperate and you won't die. Yeah, let's do that. Matt Mercer's voice? Wait, which character is Matt Mercer's voice? The wooden beams on the rooftop to the north creaks under someone's weight. A tree rustles behind you. Oh, my voice sounds like Matt Mercer's voice. No way. I won't accept this. No. Matt Mercer's voice is much better than mine. Oh, of my Fatebinder. You mean... Wait, the character I play is voiced by... But he doesn't have a voice. I never talk with my voice. Oh, you mean when I walk around? Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, when I click on stuff and it doesn't work properly, like I can go there or whatever, I can pick something up or anything, it's all his voice. But that's amazing. I love his voice. His voice acting is amazing. You guys have probably seen the D&D game that he does. I forgot the name. It's awesome. It's great. Yeah, everything he does is great. I'm gonna go with this one. I've come to offer you redemption with a Scarlet Chorus. I'm doing my best to try and save you all. Feel free to help me with that endeavor. A voice bellows from another rooftop with a crackle. Go home to your hoverlord. Oh. Sorry, friend, but you won't be leaving here in one piece. We'll send your head back north. I want your folks to see what happens to those who invade our lands.
You learn something every day.
You learn something every day. Oh, love it. Hey, I leveled up in this. My lore leveled up, apparently. Okay, so I hit him. She's going to hit him, which is great. That guy's a sage. Wait, do you have anything against the sage? Oh, you know what? Go for the sage. He's a mage, right? So you should have some fun. You poisoned again? Damn it, you're always poisoned. Okay, walk away. And now... Wait, if he attacks, Quill Strike... Oh, it's a thrown weapon. So he can attack this guy from behind. Oh, that's great. There we go. There we go. We got this. We got this. Oh, wait, he's still getting shot at? Oh, no, it's the poison. It's the poison. That's right. Hold on. Don't attack. Don't do it. Heal yourself.
That's one.
More important. Do you have any tricks up your sleeve? cure. Yes, cure him. Sounds great. What about me? What about him? Iron tolling. Both bang on their shields and armor, harassing an enemy. Target is compelled to attack Barrack for a short time, while the Freight Binder mocking gestures leave the enemy confused and off guard. All ability to parry and dodge until they recover. Okay, that's interesting. Blade Grave's Grasp. The powerful attack that traps nearby enemies in twisted spires of rock, petrifying them for a short time. Issue a mocking invitation to challenging enemies to attack Barrack. You know what? I'm gonna do that one. That sounds interesting. I'm liking this. Let's do it! Okay, why am I here? Oh, because that guy's petrified. I can't do it against him. Okay, can you heal again? No, you can't.
I got it.
Whoa, that hurts. Okay, walk away, man. Shit. Uh-oh. Still try to walk away. How is he still there with this low HP? This doesn't work. This doesn't work out. Hold on, hold on.
I got it.
Okay, now he's bleeding.
Right.
Okay, we just need this guy to die, then he can walk back up. And we'll be good. Well, actually, heal yourself. That'd be great.
Consider it done.
That'd be a good start. Let's do that. That didn't work. Okay, can I walk away from this?
What is wrong with my weapon?
Okay, yes I can.
Will do.
Come and feast my iron!
No, still fight from a distance. Why can I not fight from a distance? Oh, because I'm okay. My character was using the wrong weapon.
Did I always have this much?
Because I'm better with a bow.
Damn my eyes!
Okay, take a potion. Woo! We survived! There we go. Scarlet Fury flicking the bronze tip of her blade, the Scarlet Fury strolled into view with a smug smile, flanked by an entourage of soldiers. Not bad. I'd have piled up the same number of corpses in half the sword strokes, but, well, where are my manners? One ought not to criticize help so generously given. She sweeps her arms wide in an exaggerated mocking bow. You've my deepest sincerest gratitude for gutting those Vendrian piss hands in my place. You're welcome, though I came here to recruit for the chorus. Slaughter wasn't my intention. We already got what we needed, the winning ones. She points to several of the armed fighters at her side. We were hoping a different face might convince the reminder to join us, but alas. Well, can't win them all, can you? Ah, yet I seem to have killed all your would-be conscripts. Apologies. She shrugs with a smirk. These things happen. Look, you've done us a favor, and it was a real pleasure watching you fight. We'll clean up here. The Fury nods briskly, and for a short instant is sincere as she addresses you. I do thank you for the assist, Fatebinder. Sweet. Alright, it's time to loot. Let's see what we got. A broken armor, but we can sell it. And fatigue.